afternoon and good evening. Welcome to JMTVGH. When you come to the live, please try and share for me. We are live on Facebook as JMTVGH and also live on YouTube as JMTVGH. Yes, time and time we have to learn so that it can help our spiritual life. Today too, I'm here to talk about something. I'm here so that we can learn something small. Time and time, it is our duty to learn. Because if you don't learn, someone will just come from somewhere else and come and tell you this is how it is, then you believe it. But so far as we are concerned, when we go and we get some, we will come and say it. Sometimes we get it from the gurus. Sometimes when we go to the bed, the ancestors will come and reveal to us. So today too, I am here to talk about something. But before then, I want you to listen to this song. I'm always playing this song because if you understand this song very well, then you will know that truly Afar does not lie. Afar does not lie. But before then, let's listen to the song.
Fafa jevotuame Enkela nom jafetuma Kaka diumpo Alele Olomila hoyai Adi banchilele Auno nyenye balu banchilele Obe afadra kumenye balu banchilele Auno menye balo banche Ome afadra kumenye balo banche Auno menye balo banche Auno glena wane janu Tobyo panu anu koela Afaya me glena mo I'm a blenamo, Afar na go. I'm a blenamo, bere, Afar na go. Famenya drakupon, Fafa jevoduame, Menkera nom jefetumo, Kaka diumbo, Alele, Olomila hoyai. Aje banchilele Auno menye balo banchilele
Ombe fadra kumyenye balo banchilele Auno menye balo banchilele Baba no ble na wana janulo Tobyo panu anu hoela Afar mablenamo. Yes, Afar does not lie. That's the meaning of the song. Afar does not lie. No matter what it is, Afar will not lie to you. So wherever you are watching me, just try to share the live, comment, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. You can also follow us on Facebook. We are live on Facebook. So follow us on Facebook as a JMTVGH. And subscribe to our YouTube channel as JMTVGH. My title is simple. Many of us are suffering because we refuse to do these physical things in our lives. Many. I mean many of us are suffering because we refuse to do these physical things in our lives. So I'm going to point out those physical things. You see, when we begin this journey, we learn and find out that even many things that we refer to as a spiritual things are not a spiritual things but are physical things. When some of us we begin this journey trying to understand what we call African traditional system or spirituality, then we find out that many or so many things that we refer to as this one is a spiritual things, you don't go and do that spiritual things, those things is spiritual things, these things is spiritual things, before we find out that all these things are not a spiritual things but are physical things. So somebody will ask why this guy is saying so many things is physical things. Yes, because as I was saying last time, you see, number one, I will always say this: in this life, what today we call earth, we don't have anything here called spiritual things, but anything we see or we saw here is physical things. So far as you can use your two eyes to see it, it is physical. Unless the one you can use your two eyes to see or to view, only those one that is spiritual. Number two, there's nothing living with us called spirit or spiritual. Everything around us is a physical. So my father would say, even the water has a body, the earth has a body, the earth has a body, and water also has a body. So far as you can see that with your two eyes is having a body, because if you don't have a body, I am sorry, you can't exist in this place called earth or planet earth, right? So the moment you can see it with your two eyes means it's a physical. So anytime they will tell you something, go and do this or go and do that, means you are going to meet a physical things but not a spiritual things. So if I begin to touch or to mention those things, then you understand that many things that people refer to that is a spiritual things are not a spiritual things but they are physical things. And what happened is many people have point out those things as a spiritual thing. So the moment those things will come to your life or you try to push yourself or put yourself into those side, then they will call you are now trying to do a spiritual things, but they are not a spiritual thing, they are physical things. Anything that we see, anything that we can view, anything that we can watch with our two eyes, they are not a spiritual thing, they are physical things, right? That's the reason why last time I said this. There is no deity that we can say it's a spirit. It's not a spirit, it's a physical body. So if you want that physical body to work, unless you invoke the spirit from the spiritual realm to come and wear that physical body, before the physical body will go and do the work. So as I am sitting here, because I have that spirit living inside me, that spirit that we can say fire, the fire flame, the fire flame energy. If that fire flame is working inside me, then I can be able to move up and down and solve every problem that I am having or anything that is worrying me. I can be able to go around and solve those things. But the moment the body is not moving, means the energy or the spirit or that fire flame is not living inside you anymore. So they will call that body dead body. Dead body. And that dead body will come and form, or yes, will come to exist again, or that energy who is no more, that fire flame that is no more living, that person will come and carry another body and use to do whatever thing that he wanted to do again. So please, as I'm saying, please join us on Facebook as JMTVGH and also YouTube as JMTVGH. Let all try our best to learn, because if you don't learn, people will deceive you and took your money. then you end up saying we don't have power in our tradition. Meanwhile, there's a power in our tradition. So try your best to do that, so that all the time you can be able to do what? Sorry, I'm coming. Let me check this. Okay. So those of you who are watching me on YouTube, please let me know, because on my side here I can't see myself live on YouTube. But okay, it's here now. I can see it now. Yeah, so now I'm coming to point out those, let me say, 3 or 5 things. Right? Sorry. I wanted to point out those 5 things, or yes, some 5 things or 3 things. That those things, all of them is physical things. So anytime you hear anybody or anybody will tell you go and do this, just straightforward think that it's a physical thing, and don't think about any spiritual things, and move forward and do that. And I'm sure it will help you, and your life will be very beautiful and nice, right? So let me go straight to the point. Let me check it here. 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. Yes. So these are some of the things that many people point out to us that it's a spiritual thing, but it's not a spiritual thing, it's a physical thing. Maybe many people watch this video will not buy that idea from me, but take it or leave it. That is true. And yesterday I was talking to one of the great chief in Volta region. He called me yesterday night. So when we are talking, then this thing came, and I told the chief that, my king, do you know the problem we are going through in this country or in African country? Majority no. So I don't know if you can watch me. I don't know if you can watch me. Yeah, so sorry about that. Some call is disturbing the live for me. So sorry about that. So if you can hear me right now or watch me right now, please let me know that is smooth now. Yeah, so as I wanted to begin before this call came in, I'm using my phone. Sorry, because these days when I'm using the laptop, the camera is going off, because it's not a live streaming camera. It is the normal camera I used to do shoot video, but I find some ways and means was using it, but it's not helping me. That's why I remove. Today I decided to use the phone, but you know the job that we are doing, so forgive me. So sometimes people tell us, oh, this thing that you are trying to do is a spiritual thing. If you don't take time to destroy your life, meanwhile it's not a spiritual thing. So when I was talking to the chief yesterday, I told him many of us are suffering because, number one, these ABCD things that we have abandoned not to do, thinking it is evil, thinking it is a spiritual thing, thinking it is ABCD. Meanwhile, it is not a spiritual thing, but a physical thing that we have to take a step and do, then it will help our life. So number one, because many of us, or majority of us, or all of us, we refuse to know ourselves. Because many of us, we refuse to know ourselves. So knowing ourselves has causing us a problem, because we don't want to know ourselves has bringing us a lot of problem. Because we don't want to know ourselves has bringing us a lot of problem. Why? When you try to know ourselves, then you know your left and right in this earth or on this earth, then you know what to do and what not to do. So going through this process to know yourself, the question is can we say it's a spiritual thing? No, it's a physical thing. Because when you go there, anything that the priest, the priestess, or the gurus or in Afar will do is a physical thing that your two eyes will see that, oh, this thing is a physical thing. But because they told us somewhere, some place like church, mosques, and our community, that those things is evil, those things is a spiritual things, so we refuse to take a step to do the right thing or to go and know ourselves. Because going to know yourself is not a spiritual thing, it's a physical thing. Any herbs that they will do for you, any animal that they will kill to do the sacrifice for you, they are not killing it in spiritual, but they are doing everything physical, that your two eyes can witness that, oh, this is what Totosawi is doing for me, this is what JM is doing for me, this is what this priest or this priestess is doing for me. All those things is physical. So why are we referring to those things as a spiritual things? After you doing all those spiritual, those physical things, before that energy that they are invoking through those physical rituals, before that energy will start waking up your fire flame inside you to work for you the way you want it. So the moment they will do all these physical things for you, then you have that better life, you have that good life, you have that beautiful life that you wanted to have in physical aspect. But because they have portrayed everything to us that this thing is a spiritual, if you are going to do it, you have these consequences, you have this thing. Because of that, we refuse to know ourselves, and today is bringing us a problem upon problem, and we don't know what to do. But anything at all that you take a step today to do, or to go and find out something, anything that they are going to do for you is a physical. It's not, there's nothing called spiritual there. It's a physical. So my spiritual father will tell you, spirituality simply means knowledge. So if we are referring to the physical things that they will perform for us, the physical ritual that they will do, the physical things that they will perform that moment, we referring to those things as a spiritual, then you are going to have some fear and panic in you, because you don't know what is the spiritual means, because you don't know anything about spiritual things. So it will be scaring you of going there to do that. But if you could take it that, oh, this thing is a physical thing, as I'm going there, oh, they will kill some animal to do ritual for me, or they will gather some herbs to do ritual for me, or they will get this stuff to do the work for me. So all this thing is physical, because I can use my two eyes to watch it. If like you portray it that way, I am sure you will not have any fear and panic inside you not to go through and know yourself. Meanwhile, knowing yourself can bring you a lot of changes, even without going to any priest or priestess for help. You yourself, you can identify that if I do this, it will not help my life to grow. If I do that, it will not help my life to grow. If I eat this, it will not help me to grow my life, because that fire flame inside you need to be working day and night so that it will be giving you different idea to portray in physical life. But you refuse to know yourself. So that fire flame gradually is going off. The moment that fire will be going off, the more your life will be going off. But the moment that fire flame will be growing and getting more fire to be do this thing inside your body, then you begin seeing things for yourself. You begin to know things around you by yourself, but not going anywhere seeking for help. But many times you are not getting the help. So anything at all that you visit a priest or a priestess that they will do for you, there's nothing called spiritual there. It is a physical thing that they will do for you. So don't let anybody deceive you that going there you're going to do spiritual thing. Going there we are doing physical rituals so that fire flame energy or that spirit who living in the spiritual realm can be able to see that now my body is ready to receive him or her to come and take the body and work. Because with that body there is no spirit or work in this domain or this planet called Earth. There's nothing at all. No spirit that we are referring to today. There's a spiritual realm or there's a spirit living around. There's no spirit living around us. But the moment you invoke that spirit, then the spirit will just descend to come and pick that physical body and go and do the work for you. So majority of you don't have that capacity to carry that fire flame that will descend to carry your body to work for you. You don't have it. It's off. The body itself is tired. The body itself don't have that energy to receive that fire flame to come and work for you. So your business, so your workplace, your marriage, mention it. Everything is going down day in and out. Everything is going down for you. And you are blaming the family energies that they are the cause of your problem. Number 2, because many of you refuse to know where you are coming from. Because majority of us, we refuse to know where we are coming from. I am asking you today, do you know where you are coming from? No, I mean, if you are talking about your root, this is where you that are watching me, if we say this is where you are coming from, I am asking, do you know where you are coming from? No, you just tell me. If you know where you are coming from, no problem for that. Let's take it like that. Do you know? Do you know where your great-grandfather is coming from? Do you know where your grandfather is coming from? And do you know where your father is coming from? Are you sure you know that place? And are you sure if we said mention one of your grandfather's name to pour water in the ground or to pour libation or to pour any soft drink for them, are you sure you know any of those names? Are you sure you know that maybe at least one single name from that lineage, that family lineage? Are you sure you know their names to use, to invoke, to pray, to call upon their name so that they can respond to you? Are you sure? Because when somebody came to do divination, Afar said, this many years you refused to visit your home, so your father said he's not resting wherever he is. Because of that, many things that you want to get, you will not get it because you refuse to go home. And the guy confirmed, yes, 20 years ago, I don't remember I visited home. And you want a better life? So majority of us, we refuse to know our home. We refuse to know where we are coming from. We refuse to know our family lineage. Because of that, today, you are going through a lot of problem, a lot of pain. The marriage is not going well. The workplace, the promotion is not coming. The business is not moving forward. Even your life, you are gradually losing the normal life that you are living. You are gradually losing those life. Why? You refuse to know where you are coming from, because they told you when you go there, family energy will kill you, because they told you when you go there, family spirit will kill you, because they told you when you go there, the family energy is demonic, is barbaric, is so and so. Because of that, you refuse to go home, to go and pour even water and tell your forefathers that I am here, take me and do whatever thing that I wanted to do, change my life for me to a better way, because you refuse to do that. Today, majority of us, we are billionaire, we are trillionaire, we are so rich that even if they wanted to count our money, they can't count it, not even a whole year. But because we refuse to go home, we refuse to know our root, we refuse to know where we are coming from, because there's a pastor who always go to the priest, go to the juju place, knew it very well that you are not a small person, you are not that ordinary person. So when he allow you to go home, when he allow you to go home, you do what? You find out who you are. Then you no more come to give him that seed 10,000, that seed 20,000, that seed 40,000. Because of that, he told you never visit your home, because the problem you'll be going through is coming from your home. Who is doing this to you? Who is lying to you? There's no family energy who destroy us, but they always waiting for us that we can call upon them, then they work for us as a magic. But majority of us, we refuse to go home. My friend, if you refuse to know where you are coming from, I am sorry. The problem will continue and continue and continue till your forefathers will get angry and call you that come back to where you are coming from. Then if it come like that, remember, you will get there, and the punishment, you can't stand on it. Then they will send you that come back and continue whatever thing you couldn't fulfill. And majority of us, we will die finish and say, why have I done this to myself? Majority of us, we are billionaire, we are trillionaire, but we refuse to do the right thing, because that pastor, because that prophet, that prophetess, that malam told you that when you go home they will kill you. He told you that when you visit your hometown, your things will be going back, so don't visit there. But that house that you refuse to go, that's why you're not moving forward the way you're supposed to move forward. We remember the day we visit our home, before we find out that many things has gone back, because we refuse to go home, because our family didn't introduce us to our home. That is the problem, or that is the cause of our problem. So my friend, do you know where you are coming from? If you don't know, whether you are watching me from diaspora, whether you are watching me from any part of African country, if you don't know where you are coming from, if you don't know where your forefathers is coming from, then I am sorry. Begin to do that. The moment you do that, the life will change. As a story I read from Chichula Awuno yesterday in Facebook. You see, immediately the doctor go back home and build his ancestral stool house. Immediately, the contract that he gets is marvelous. It's times 3 than the money that he lost. Yes, that is how you see. The family stood is dirty. The same way your life will be dirty. You see that now I sit on the chair, I feel comfortable before talking to you. They use that family stool to maintain the chair that I am sitting on. That family stool that they have seen that, then we can make something like this so that we can feel comfortable sitting. And you refuse to take care of your family stool, and you think you can get a stool and sit on wherever you are in somebody's country. Yes, I'm talking out of So sometimes when they speak, when you go to Afar will speak parable to you, and you ask yourself, what Afar is talking about? I don't know what Afar is talking about. It means the family stood, the family chair, that family, the one that they told you is evil, especially the ever man, the ever woman, they told you that family stood is evil. So you say you will not go and be the queen mother, you will not go and be the king. And you go there to be a king. You say, no, our stood, we will not build it in any voodoo, but we will build it in the Christianity. So because of that, things that you have to perform for the family stood, for the stood to give you money, you refuse to do that. So you are doing the opposite thing. And today you are suffering. And they said, oh, as for the ever kings, they don't have money. Who lied to you? You are a billionaire, more than any king in the world. But because when you abandon the thing for so many years, you return to take it, you are doing opposite thing, thinking you are doing your forefathers, but you are doing your own self. So if you do it in the right way, you get the right thing. Number 3, this is the most important topic, or most important this thing for me. This one, almost people who call me want some advice. At least I will talk about this before the call will cut. And it's my number 3 topic today. I don't know why I put it in number 3 self, but that's how our forefathers work. Number 3, you refuse to kneel down before your family stood. The last time I was hearing somebody calling the family stool some name, that's the original name, but I'll try and find out the real name of that. You refuse to kneel down. Before your family stool. Why? Because they told you it's a spiritual thing. Because they told you it's evil thing. Because they told you it's a demonic. Because they told you if you do that, he will destroy your life in future. So you refuse to kneel down before your family stood. And you are expecting good thing in this life? No. My friend, my brother, it's hell no. You will never get it. You will never. Hey, my friend, you go up and come down. Sometimes somebody say, but me, I'm not doing any of those things, but my life is okay. You think your life is okay? Check your life very well. Maybe you have the money, but you are lacking something in the corner there. Maybe you have that plenty child, but that corner, you are lacking something there. So like you wake up and think about your family stood to do something, to go and kneel down before that stool. I am telling you that before you find out, oh, this thing is part of my life, but you refuse to kneel down before your family stood. So the same way, the family stood will refuse to take care of you. Because you refuse to kneel down before the family stood. The same way the family stood will refuse to take care of you, because he don't know you. You see, this family stood thing that people tell us is evil thing, is barbaric, or is something that when you go there and do something later, they will collect something from you. Is the one who they build the whole family on it. So if you refuse to take care of that, to go before that family stood, I'm telling you, yes, you can struggle to have that better life, but one way or the other, you will never get it. you will be crying day and night. You can have the baby all right, you can have the children all right, but I am telling you the other side, you will be lacking something. I am telling you, you can have the money all right, but maybe the children, you will be crying for children. Maybe you can have those things, but one way in the other, you will not feel that deeply happiness that you're supposed to feel, because the one that can give you that, you refuse to go and kneel down before him in the family house. Listen, there's no family stool that is spiritual. There's nothing called spiritual there. When you go and kneel down before your family stool, please, as I said earlier, everything that you do on this earth is a physical thing, it's not a spiritual thing, my brothers and my sisters. Anything at all that you take a step to do is not a spiritual thing, so it's a physical thing. The reason is all the thing that they will perform for you is a physical thing. So when you go home right now, that chair that they are calling family stool, you kneel down before that chair, or you sit in the front of that chair before the one that invoke the energies will sit beside, or will kneel down before that chair and invoking and calling the name of the ancestors, and call the name of the stool, and call the secret name of that stool before energy, before that fire flame energy will come through that physical stool and work for you. But today they are telling you all those things is evil, all those things is spiritual things, so you have that fear and panic inside you to go and kneel down before that. But you see, the moment you go and kneel before that family stool and pray and pour that libation and pour that drink and pour that cornflower water and pour that soft drink, I am telling you the truth, nothing but the truth, that the energies that we think it belongs to that family stool, that your forefathers spirit, that your forefathers energy that hanging around watching you day and night, will just immediately go through that family stool, and you yourself, you had a dream about it, and you yourself, you feel that vibration, and you yourself, you feel that happiness, that truly I have went through and do something that will help my life. So who is lying to you and who is deceiving you that family stool is evil, so don't go there and do anything? Who is doing that to you? Who? Is there a priest that told you? Is there a malam that told you? Or who is telling you this? Who at all is lying to you? That you going through your family's house to kneel down before your family stood, somebody will kill you, or the energy will come back and collect something big from you. Who is lying to you and I? Who? It's a question. Can you answer me? Who is lying to you? Because majority of us, we are so precious. We are special people in our home. We are special people in our family. We are special people from where we are coming from. But today, we refuse to go home. We refuse to kneel down before our family stool. Because of that, all the family energies, they don't know us. And when you begin to go, they will begin to see you as a stranger until they see the heart and the mind that you are ready to save them before they will open up whatever thing they have for you. When majority of us abandon all the things, who do you think they should take care of those things before the thing should work for you? But when we begin to go home, we think immediately we go, the thing should be miracle. But it can never happen that way. So when you go home, please try your best to do what? to have that patient so that everything will work according to for you. So that everything, everything at all, anything around that family stone is just waiting for you to come home to come and said. You don't know that's the reason why you are doing it. So before I continue, please, I'm live on Facebook, JMTVGH, YouTube, JMTVGH, and share the live, please. I can see that few people that are watching the live. Share it. If you don't subscribe to the YouTube channel yet, it's JMTVGH. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Facebook, also follow us and like the page, JMTVGH. When you do it that way, it will help us to reach many audience. So as I am saying, who do you think you should go and do the family things before? Number 4, because they lie to you that your family energies, that who always protect you, they have lied to you that they are demonic. So even if you want your life to be better, don't visit home at all, because they have lied to you that the family energies are the cause of your problem. So don't even visit your home at all. Listen, the one that said that or told you that don't visit home at all because the family spirit, the family energies who are destroying your life, he or she is the one who destroy your life, or who is destroying your life. That person who told you don't visit family home, don't visit family house, don't go to your hometown, don't visit your home. Listen, from today's going, when you watch this video, I am telling you the truth, nothing but the truth, that person is the cause of the problem you are going through. And see that person as your enemy. I don't care whether he's a pastor, he's a prophet, he's a reverend, he's a bishop, he's a malam, he's so. The moment that person will tell you stop visiting your home because your home energy that is destroy your thing, or that is taking your life back, see that person as one of your biggest enemy, because he don't want good for your life. The reason be is, number 1, if the family energy don't accept you, they will never give birth to you into that family. Listen, if you have abandoned family energy so many years, and bad energy around the universe, bad energy inside nature are destroying your life, stop blaming family energy. You already abandoned the thing, so why are you blaming him that he is the cause of your problem again? Why? You said because of him, that's why you will not go to your hometown. But when your life is not going well, you are still blaming that family energy. You are still, for over 20 years now, you refuse to visit your home. 10 years you refuse to visit your home, but still blaming the same energy. Then remember, that energy is bigger and stronger than the one that you think you know right now. That's why recently sometimes I always laugh at my fellow Christians. My friend Christian, I always laugh at majority of them. Why? They say we have a living God that can give us anything that we want. We have a living God that is stronger than anything. But over 2,000 plus years, they couldn't fight that one devil who is worrying their life from their family. They couldn't fight and remove that devil, but always pray against that devil from the family house. Then that family God is bigger and stronger than the God that you have known right now. So the way they lied to you for so many years, that you going home things will be destroyed. And truly, you have obeyed that pastor, that prophet, that reverend, so-called himself, man of God. You have obeyed him, not going home for over 5 years, 10 years, 6 years, 8 years, 20 years. But still, you are blaming that family God or that family energies that he is the cause of your problem. Then, my friend, my sister, my brother, then it's bigger and stronger than the God that you think you are worshiping. So remember, if the family energy doesn't like you, they don't want you, they will never allow you, they will never allow your father, your mother to give birth to you into that family. That's the reason why some people can have discouraged 1,000 times. Majority of them is not about something that is wrong somewhere or somebody that is doing him evil. No, they don't want that child in the family. Majority of them will just get married, no child. If no child, if they check it and all the aspects, nothing wrong, but still you are not giving birth, means they don't want a child from you to be born in the family. But the moment you give birth to the child and the child life is going well until it grows up, why are you still blaming the family gods that you have abandoned for so many years? That is the cause of your son, your daughter, your children's life. Why? You yourself, you have abandoned them, so they also make like this watching you. So as they are watching you like this and they have seen all the bad energies from the nature, from the universe, left and right, backing you, pushing you left and right, then they will be watching like this saying, right? The most dangerous snake said, a child does not know his death, otherwise he will not play with him. You don't know what you are doing. That's why you are still blaming your family energy. So please, try to go home. Because you see, everything at all in the family today, that's my number 5. They have turned it to you look as a spiritual. Even if the thing is physical, they are telling you it's a spiritual. Oh. So that family stool, that is physical thing that you go and see it face to face. Oh, this is what we call a stool. Oh, okay, this is nice, beautiful. Oh, I see. Okay, this is nice. That one too, they say is a spiritual. That man that can tear physical herbs to kill you, they say, hey, he's the demonic in the family. So they turn everything spiritual, everything evil, everything demonic to you. So today you think everything or anything at all is a demonic. But you see, all of them is a physical. When you go and they invoke it, they will just come back. The energy will just descend. The energy will just pass through and do what? And take the work and do the work the way it's supposed to be. You don't supposed to suffer. You that watch me, you are suffering because you refuse to know yourself. You refuse to know where you are coming from. You refuse to kneel down before your family stood. And also they have lied to you that never visited your home because the bad energy in the family that is destroying your thing. And number 5, they turn everything around you look as a demon, look as a spiritual, look as a barbaric. So you always have that fear and panic. Some of us, we don't have that fear and panic anymore. But you know why? You know what? We are ready to face anything, whether it's physical or spiritual, we don't care. Because we know that, you see, unless you invoke it, before it will come to the physical body and work. So those one who tell you, those one who is lying to you, everything is a spiritual, everything is a spiritual. The family things, I beg, my brother, my sister, they are not spiritual things. They are physical things. That's the things that your forefathers give respect to before today you are born into that family. So if today you are born into that family and you see those things as a spiritual thing, so you refuse to honor those things, so you refuse to give respect to those things, so you refuse to do the right thing, then I am sorry, what will happen to you is you will never get your life in the right track. You always go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, because the one that can draw the way for you, you refuse to pass his way. So bemeji ba Ghana fadwuma jato fa eligible now kana gbedo to mobubu, right? So bemeji said no dog will pass his father's lane and get lost unless he pass another road. So today, majority of us, especially my people from Afar, you see, that's where I'm coming from. So I know the biggest problem that is there. I am not coming from where you are coming from, so I can't say much about where you are coming from. So today my people are suffering because they refuse to pass their father's lineage. They refuse to pass their father's road. Today Africans are suffering. Today Africans are slaves in people's country because they refuse to pass their family's lineage. Who are doing this to you? Who are putting you to that tight corner? So can't you wake up? So can't you see that the one that is telling you, don't go there, always going there? So can't you think? So can't you come to that realization and know that the one that always telling you that thing is demonic, that thing is barbaric, always going there in the night? Sometimes when I think about it, I feel to cry. Because a prince, a king, a royal ones tend to be a slave. And the slave tend to be the royal and the kings. That's what Africans do to themselves. They have told them what is in your family is the most demon or evil thing. So never visited your home. Because of that, today we have abandoned our family things. We have abandoned our family energies. And all those things just sitting there watching us day and night. Thank you very much for watching me. Thank you very much to subscribe to my YouTube channel. And thank you for following me on Facebook as JMTVGH. Please, if you come across this video, share for me. Because sometimes when I go to bed and they came, I ask a lot of questions. And sometimes they will not give me the answer finish before I will just wake up, or somebody's call will wake him up. It's worrying me. But yes, we are here to wake up our people. So how will you do it? There's nothing you can do. This is the little one I can do. So if I'm doing it, just appreciate it. I think some people send message. Bus stop. Hello from America. Thank you, Bus stop. Thank you for watching me. Bus stop again. Let us all connect to the one another. Yes. Thank you very much, Bus stop. Ikilva Camberry. Ikilva Camberry. If I didn't mention the name, forgive me. Greetings. Greetings in Kimba. Networking. Greetings, JM. Greetings to you too, network. I think I didn't receive any message on Facebook, but only YouTube. Let me say 5 minutes to end the show. If you have any question, you can bring it. If you like, if you wanted to call to, you can call. on +233-578-209938, +233-578-209938. You can call on WhatsApp or normal call, and I'll put you on the show. Then you say whatever you wanted to say. But if you don't want to come to the show and you wanted to talk to me, you can call after the show, +233-578-209938. Follow us on Facebook, JMTVGH, YouTube, JMTVGH, TikTok, JMTVGH. Where also Instagram, JMTVGH. Other platform will follow very soon. And I'm trying to get equipment to set up a studio. This is why I'll use to do the studio. So I'll just change everything in the background and waiting. Somebody help us to get some small camera. So I'm waiting for the camera to come and arrive. After the camera arrive, I'll begin to set up everything. So if you want to help out with maybe a studio chair, maybe another camera, we can have 2 or 3 cameras, then we'll be shooting it. I want to do in such a way that maybe me sitting here, I can invite someone on the show. Maybe you know that you have some guru, we'll make time with that guru and we invite the person and we'll ask the person about spirituality. But remember, before you give somebody like that to us, I mean JMTVGH, remember that we are not here to come and talk blah and get people's money eat, but we are here to put the original knowledge out. So if you bring somebody like that, make sure you know the person well and you know what the person is capable to do for the other's life to change. Don't just come to suggest because you think that person can talk or that person can say something. Because I know majority of the people, they can talk, they can say things, but if you ask them the deeper side of the thing, they have no idea. Spirituality is not coming out to talk coming out to bring things that I have this, I know. Spirituality is knowledge. You have to get the knowledge in the brain, then the knowledge will give you that power. Thank you for watching me. Thank you for subscribing to JMTVGH. Greetings to my spiritual father Togbi Totosao. Greetings to Togbi Kosiafla in Togo, Avepozo Ebe. And greetings to who again? Greetings to Togbi Jakpata in Kliko. Those are the gurus that when you get close to them, I am telling you, you will never regret in your life. Sometimes when people call me and I introduce them to them, then they ask me, are you sure that person is powerful? We are not talking about physical powerful that you think the person have to be. But the knowledge that the person have, when he give you that knowledge, then yourself, you know what to do for your life to change. You don't need anybody to change your life. You don't need anybody to change your life. You that will change your own self life. But you just need people that will guide you or put you to the right road. When they put you to that right road, you have your freedom to do your things. That's the reason why majority of you rushing to priests and priestess and malam and staff seeking for help, seeking for change of life. They can never change your life. They can only guide you. So I remember there's a guy commented on my YouTube channel 2 years ago, and he said that the truth is about 90% of the effort in this journey stand on you yourself, and the 10% will be coming from those priests and priestess. But if you think they should take about 90% and you take 10%, you will never succeed. You end up saying spirituality is not good or the tradition doesn't have any power. But some of us, we test it, we try, and we have seen that truly this is the lane our forefathers live for us. we need to pass through those lanes and to become a successful people in their life. Thank you very much for watching me. As you can see, yes, this is Papa Asar's bracelet. Me myself, I'm using it. You see how beautiful it look on me. And this one is the white one, and this one is the black one, because it's black and white, right? The universe is black and white. The white coming out of the black. So this is the black, very beautiful. If you like the black, you can call me, then you get yours. If you like the white, this is how the white is. Yes, so you see how beautiful it look. So if you want the bracelet from Papa Asar, that can protect you from the evil aspect, that can protect you. See, if you are saying the evil aspect, you should not forget that even the universe, a guy died in Ghana here, they say they call it 2 p.m. When the guy died, and then GH 1 page blog it, I went to the comment section, I saw somebody comment that if you want to live long, protect yourself physically and spiritually. And I put on it that exactly my point, because people think this world is just like that, but this world is not just like that. Day and night, the energy are roaming in the universe, the energy realm. They are watching everything that is going on here. When your star appear, the evil ones in that spiritual realm will begin to draw you back, because people will be invoking those bad ones to remove you from the system, right? So even if nobody invoke them, maybe there's that energy who was here with you in the past life, so he don't like what you are getting right now, he can remove you from there easily. So the nature or the universe itself can remove you from the system with those bad energy inside the nature or inside the universe. Before we come to talk about the physical human that will hate you and take you to somewhere for somebody to invoke some energy to come and destroy you. So all the time, if something happens, let us think about that one to first. That even if no one attack you, the universe itself or the nature itself has a bad energy that roaming in the universe all the time. Those one can rid from the system. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Bye bye.